So of course, Mr. Brightside plays like 3 times while I'm at the gym this morning. So I'm gonna start off with the Killers. Okay, and all we got was USA. Fun start. Let's go, Lil Wayne. Okay, so it's solo. It's not hip hop. It might be rock. Earlier than '99. Let's see how much earlier. Let's go, Billy Idol. I keep forgetting he's from the UK, so it's not rock. It's also not male. I try to play this game too fast. Okay, but we're in the 80s. Let's go Janet Jackson. I think that's a good guess. Oh, she's R&B. Was Madonna 80s? Might be a little earlier. Okay, 83. Okay, so it is a pop artist. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I like Whitney Houston as a guess here. Let's go. Gotta shout out the classics. Alright, let's start off with Fall Out Boy today. Okay, USA, earlier than 2003, and it's not rock, so it might be female pop. Go Britney Spears. Okay, it's not pop either. Probably 2000, 2001. I was thinking Pink would be a good guess, but she's pop. Could be Nelly Furtado, which I think would be R&B maybe. Oh, it's pop. I had no idea she was from Canada. Michelle Branch is probably pop. Might be a rapper. I think this was more in the 90s, but I'm thinking Missy Elliott maybe. But I think she started in the 90s. 97. Oh, it's also not hip hop. It's Carrie Underwood a couple days ago, and I think she was around this time frame. It might be a country artist. No, I would think Shakira's pop. Could be R&B. I don't know. I feel like Rihanna's pop. I'm thinking Avril Lavigne, and I'm hoping that she has the alternative genre. I would think she's like pop or rock. And she's from Canada. Did I know that? I don't know if I knew that. I'm trying to think of R&B. I feel like Alicia Keys is pop, but I don't know what else to guess. Oh, it is R&B. Okay, and it's pretty decent guesses today. Usually that's not the case. I think I'm gonna start off with The Weeknd today. I was curious what they categorized him as. So male from USA, 2011. Let's go The Neighborhood. Oh, it's an alternative band. I think the other day I guessed AJR and they were alternative, probably around that time. Oh, I thought I got it. Alternative band 2011. 3 members. This should be easy. It's obviously not Muse. Royal Blood, I think, was 2 members. Jawbreaker? They're not in here. Wolf Mother was a trio. They're not in here either. Alkaline Trio was the early 2000s. I would think this would be more rock or pop, but let's try this. They're Australian, so that was a bad guess. Probably also a bad guess, but of Monsters and Men, maybe. They're from Iceland. Also, I knew they had a female in there. That might be the worst guess I've ever had. Pentatonics was a acapella group. That could be alternative, I guess. Oh, and there was obviously girls in there. Dude, this is the worst round I've ever played. Churches? Oh, I knew they were British. Oh, and they have a female singer. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is embarrassing. How many people were in Vampire Weekend? 3. Finally, we get a decent guess at least. Oh my goodness. If it's Alt J, I'm gonna be really disappointed in myself because they were my first guess a few days ago. Oh, and they're British. Oh my goodness. And I knew that. Okay, I think this is my last guess. I don't listen to Imagine Dragons. I have no idea if they have 3 members or not. It's the right time frame. Dang it. I've seen Foster the People twice, and both times I saw them, they had 4 people on stage. So I don't know if they hire a musician. It says Foster the People is primarily a duo in recent years. Original trio, okay. So they were originally a trio. Pictures of them playing live, and it does look like they're a 3-piece. There was a lot of talk in the comments about sometimes the information is wrong. Like the Goo Goo Dolls was a 2-piece band, but Spotle labeled it as a 3-piece. So I think it was right here. I think I'm just misremembering. Well, here there's 4. Probably debuted as a 3-piece and then added a member or hired another musician to kind of help out with shows. Yeah, they were primarily a trio. trio, so I think this is fair. I also just realized that Fun would have been a good guess. I think they were a three-piece as well, probably around that same time. Yeah, Fun was definitely a three-piece. I think recording me playing Spotle kind of adds an added pressure to it, because I always think of like really great guesses once I'm done recording. Yesterday was the best Spotle game I've ever played. I got one of my favorite bands in too. So let's start off with one of my favorite hip-hop artists. I don't really listen to him too much anymore, but growing up I listened to him a lot. Okay, so 1999 male USA. Not hip hop, it's not solo, so it's probably a band. Was Linkin Park 99? 2000. Okay, I was super close. It's not rock. People at my work were talking about Slipknot the other day. I'm assuming this would be metal genre. I think it was around the same time, 1999. And it was them. I don't think I've ever listened to Slipknot. They had 9 members. That's crazy. Well, got in 3. This makes up for the really bad day I had last week. All right, let's start today with Jimmy World. And we just got male. Let's go male solo. Let's go Ty Dolla $ign. I don't think I've done him yet. Okay, so it's not hip hop, but it is solo. It's probably pop. Let's go Justin Bieber. This is not a USA or Canadian artist. It hasn't been EDM in a while. So let's test EDM with David Guetta. France is close. I want to guess Avicii. I forget if he's already been the answer. Okay, so Sweden's close. I'm not too familiar with the map around there. I think Calvin Harris is a good guess. Wow, man, I'm hovering around this country. UK, Sweden, and France. Let's see, Marshmello is from the US. Let's go Zed. Oh, nice. Keeping the streak alive. That's my 4th win in a row. Let's see if I can keep it up tomorrow. I was listening to the White Stripes yesterday, so let's start with them. Okay, so right around the 90s. Let's go Kanye. USA male. 2004? For some reason, I thought he started in the late 90s, so it's not rock or hip hop. Try Third Eye Blind. Oh, that would be rock. Okay, but it's 5 members. Male, 97, USA. Okay, so this guess did help us still. So it's either a pop boy band or a country band, possibly. So I'm thinking Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, New Kids on the Block. I think New Kids on the Block was the earliest. Is that not the band name? Okay, let's try Backstreet Boys. Okay, so it is pop. I wouldn't think NSYNC was that right after them, but maybe it was. NSYNC. How do you... Okay. I like Justin Timberlake. I never really listened to NSYNC that much, other than when it was on the radio when I was a kid. I wonder what they're all doing now. He was featured in the 2024 documentary Dirty Pop, the boy band scam. I actually watched that. That was pretty crazy. You would think with how famous these guys were that they had a whole bunch of money, which, I mean, they did fine, but their manager just kept everything. If you guys play this game, let me know how you did. Apparently the other night, somebody threw a phone at Ollie Sykes of Bring Me the Horizon while he was doing a show, which sucks. Don't do that. So I'm gonna start today with Bring Me the Horizon. I got nothing. Wow, weird start. Let's switch gears and go ASAP Ferg. Okay, solo USA. Oh, it's not male. Okay, so female artist. Yesterday, I guess Lady Gaga kind of in this same situation. So I think I'm gonna go Kesha just to kind of change some things up. Okay, it might be Lady Gaga. I forget what year she debuted. Oh, 2008. Okay, so she's a little bit earlier. You know what? I'm thinking Adele, actually. Oh, I forgot she's British. I think Rihanna's earlier than this. And I think Katy Perry's earlier than this. Katy Perry might be there. How many more guesses do I have? Okay, this is guess 6. I'm gonna guess Katy Perry. Oh, 2008. Okay, that's earlier than what I would have guessed 2010. It could be Carly Rae Jepsen. It could be Ingrid Michaelson, but I think she was a little bit earlier. She probably was earlier than Katy Perry, actually. Carly Rae Jepsen. Oh, she's Canadian. I didn't know that. 2008? Okay. Maybe. I just realized that Carly Rae Jepsen's popularity is 666. So Charlie XCX, I think, is British. I'm also thinking Lord, but I think she might also be European. We could do Ariana Grande. Where's the popularity? Popularity. It might be Ariana Grande. Oh, she's more popular. Man, I'm like hovering around this. I got two more guesses. Gonna do Lord, although I think she's European, but I'm not. I've just been sitting here. Oh, she's from New Zealand. For some reason, I feel like Lana Del Rey is Canadian, but I'm not sure what else to guess. I think this is the best guess I have. Oh, she's from the US. Oh, nice. Kiss me hard before you go. Yeah, I actually really like Lana Del Rey, so I'm glad I got it. I would have been mad if I didn't get this one. Her newer album's actually really good. I just listened to it recently. I don't know when it came out. Let me look it up. 65 million monthly listeners. That's insane. I think the lead singer of Bleachers actually did some of the production on the new album. Oh, this was the 2023 release. Yes, Jack Antonoff, I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, has worked extensively with Lana Del Rey, serving as a primary producer and songwriter on many critically acclaimed projects since 2019. I watched a video of him producing the song AMW. Highly suggest. So the other day I was skateboarding and I fell really hard because I was trying to be a skater boy. So we're going to start off today with Avril Lavigne. And I got nothing. This is probably a rock band. Let's go Nirvana. Rock male. Okay, so I need to figure out how many band members, and it's earlier than that. Let's go Guns N' Roses. It's not 5 either. It might be 4. Okay, so we're not in the US, so I'm thinking let's try U2. I don't think I've ever guessed them yet. Ireland's close. Let's go Depeche Mode. I'm not sure how many members are in that. Okay, so it's UK. Oh, electronic, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. What was I trying to hit? I'm trying to hit 2 or 6 members. Tears for Fears, I feel like is the only 2-piece band from the 80s I can think of, and I can't think of any 6-piece bands right now. Help me make the most. It was famously in the movie Real Genius. It was often associated with 16 Candles and Pretty in Pink. I've seen 16 Candles, I've never seen Pretty in Pink. Even a lot of the newer movies, like this was featured in Pirates of Silicon Valley, Ready Player One, Bumblebee, Marty Supreme. I remember it vividly in Click, even though that's a 2000s movie. Looks like it was in the Hunger Games as well. Yeah, Tears for Fears, 23 million monthly listeners, 2.5 billion streams on Everybody Wants to Rule the World. That's crazy, but that makes sense. I mean, it was such a hit. Where are they now? Oh, they're actively touring and recording. Roland resides primarily in the UK and occasionally the US. He continues to compose and tour with Smith. He also authored a deeply personal memoir entitled Welcome to Your Life, Love, Death, and Tears for Fears, focusing on his career and the loss of his first wife. Oh, that sucks. Kurt Smith lives in Los Angeles, maintaining his creative partnership with Borzabal, I don't know how to pronounce that, with Roland. Outside the band, he has pursued solo music endeavors and even dabbled in acting, notably appearing as himself in a TV show, Psych 3, This Is Gus. Yeah, Kurt Smith right here. That's cool. Oh, it's a movie based on the TV show, I think. I don't know. I need to stop going down this rabbit hole. But that's cool. They're still active. So my wife and I are about to buy a new car. So let's start off with Ace Hood because we want to wake up in a brand new Bugatti. He's not in here. Big Sean probably talks about cars a lot in his songs. Okay, so we got USA Mail. It's probably a band. Let me know what vehicle my wife and I should get. Probably gonna be an SUV. Let's go Green Day. Okay, right around that era, probably mid 90s. Go Weezer. Weezer would be a fun guess. Nice. What do they got up front? Weezer's a good band. Oh, I didn't know this. I guess people were making fun of Rivers Cuomo, teasing him about his asthma, and that's where the name Weezer came from. That's actually kind of like turning something negative into just having fun with it. Cuomo applied to Harvard while visiting the university after a sound check nearby. He graduated in 2006 with a bachelor's degree in English. Is that real? So he went to Harvard on a whim. That's hilarious. There's a game called Rocksmith for the PS4 where you can plug your real guitar into the PS4, and they had an expansion pack that had about 6 of their songs, and they were really fun to play. They do some weird tunings. Buddy Holly's one of my favorite songs. Gratitude was actually one of my favorite albums from them, and I know that a lot of like hardcore Weezer fans don't like that answer. I loved this album. I thought it was good, especially The Girl Got Hot. If you're wondering, I think that was the single on this album. Obviously, a big fan of Can't Stop Partying. Lil Wayne's in that. And actually, if you like Weezer and Green Day, you might actually like my new song. It's called Dancing Solo, and my artist name is Well Behaved. I only have about 179 monthly listeners right now, so pretty small. I don't play shows and I don't like to self-promote, so it's kind of hard to get listeners as I'm self-promoting. Anyways, if you guys played, let me know how you did. I'll see you tomorrow. So when I woke up this morning, I didn't have any covers on. I was very cold. So we are starting with the Arctic Monkeys today. So we're close to around 2006. We're not male. We're not in the UK. We're not alternative. I'm assuming Paramore is rock in here. I would classify them as alternative, but I think this calls them rock. Yep. In case it's not mixed either, so it's strictly female. It might be a female pop singer. I think this is a little too early, but let's go Britney Spears. Female pop singer right around Britney Spears. When did Beyonce go solo? Okay, let's see if we can narrow down the year. Was Rihanna? Rihanna was around this. No. I don't think she was this early. So I'm thinking Avril Lavigne. I'm thinking Kelly Clarkson. Avril Lavigne would be kind of annoying because that was my first guess a few days ago. Oh, and it's Canada. It's Avril Lavigne.
You become somebody else, round everyone else.
She was my first guess a couple days ago because I made a joke about how I fell on my skateboard. If I would have just fallen 2 days later, it would have been my first guess. If you guys play this game, let me know how you did. I'll see y'all tomorrow. So yesterday I was using my GPS to get somewhere and it took me down the highway. Then I went down some back roads and ended up by the ocean. So I was definitely on a journey. So we're going to start with that today. Okay, so we got USA and male. So I'm going to go solo. It's newer than 75. That's good. Let's go Eminem. I don't think I've guessed Eminem on anything yet. It's right around early 2000s solo. It's not hip hop. So it's probably either R&B or country. So for R&B, I'm thinking Chris Brown, maybe Justin Timberlake. I think Justin Timberlake would be pop. I also think Chris Brown could be hip hop. So I'm kind of curious actually. Okay, it is R&B. Or, well, Chris Brown's R&B. My cousin liked Brad Paisley a lot. I think he was 2000s. Okay, it's not country either. Oh, it's probably EDM. I'm thinking Deadmau5, but I think he's Canadian. Could be Moby. Oh, it's not electronic either. Oh, and he was 92. I didn't think he was that early. What genre is this? Oh, I didn't test pop yet. I thought I tested pop for some reason. It might be Justin Timberlake. I don't know. I don't know how I'm. Oh my gosh. I thought it was him earlier. Getting you close. I don't know why I thought I already tested pop for some reason. Cool, well, I should have got that way earlier. If you guys play this game, let me know how you did. I woke up today kind of feeling like the bad guy, so we're gonna start with Billie Eilish. And I got absolutely nothing. Let's go Vampire Weekend. Okay, we got male. Oh, it's not USA. I'll take that into account. Let's go The Cure. Would be a fun guess. Okay, so 5 members, mid-70s. UK is not yellow and neither is USA, so this might be like an Australian band. Oh, or I used to think AC/DC was from Europe, but I think that they're actually Australian. Nice. Our friends are gonna be there too. Yeah, I think I just found this out recently. I thought they were European, but for some reason I found out that they're Australian. It might have been through this game. AC/DC and 4, not bad. I just finished recording vocals on a new song that's probably going to come out next month, and I also have a new song called With You coming out this Wednesday. So we're working on a lot of brand new stuff. And the band Brand New is not in here. So that intro didn't go the way I thought it would. Is there a new jeans, new order? Let's go One Direction, because forward is the only direction I know. And it is male. It's not from the UK. It's not pop. Let's go Blink-182. I want to see if they're rock or alternative. They're considered rock. I don't think it's been hip-hop in a while. I would try Drake, but he's Canadian, right around 2010. I think Waka Flocka, is he in here? Waka Flocka's in here? I gotta pick him. Okay, so it's still earlier than 2010. It's not hip-hop. Was Frank Ocean around here? Let's see if it's R&B. It's also not solo. And I'm thinking 21 Pilots because it might be the alternative genre instead of rock, although they might also be pop, but let's just try it. So it's 2 alternative male USA. My first thought is the Black Keys, but I would think that they would be rock. Girlfriends I think came out later. Also, I don't think Girlfriends is in here. They should be. Girlfriends is awesome. The Black Keys is too early. The White Stripes is way too early. No way it's the Black Keys, but I've just been staring at the computer. Yeah, and they're rock, that would make sense. Empire of the Sun? Empire of the Sun is Australian. Also electronic, yeah, that makes sense. They always remind me of Fits in the Tantrums a little bit. I think Death Cab for Cutie had a side project called the Postal Service. It wasn't very well known, so no, dang it. That would have been cool. I think I'm throwing in the towel. I know it's not the White Stripes. It can't be unless it's in here wrong, which it's in here correctly with mixed and rock. Makes sense. Oasis, I think, is a 2-person band, and I know they're from Europe. But again, kind of throwing in the towel here. They have 5 members. I thought they were just brothers making music. Okay, so I guess they have a full band. So that's good to know for later. I think Royal Blood is 2. Was it Royal Blood? I thought it was 2 members. There was also not City Lights. What was that name of that band? Who sings Safe and Sound? I think that was 2 people. Artist that sings the song Safe and Sound. Capital Cities. I doubt that's in here. Oh, Capital. Okay, this might be it, and I kind of just cheated. I saw this band live. Okay, no, it's not them. MGMT. Is this not electronic? That's an electronic band. Alternative? I usually think a little bit more of like alternative rock when I hear alternative. I don't usually think electronic artists. I mean, maybe the electronic category in here is more EDM, which they're not EDM. They are closer to alternative, so I guess I can kind of see it. But that's a little frustrating to me. Yeah. If you guys play this game, how'd you do? My wife and I just started binging Lost. She's never seen it before. But I'm a pretty simple person. I'm like, TV, girl, TV, girl. So we're starting the day with TV Girl. Also, great band. So good. They're a 3-piece, that's good to know. I always assumed they were a 2. Speaking of 2-piece, let's go 21 Pilots. Is like Macklemore and Ray Lewis in here? Ooh. Nope. Okay. I think it was 2 members yesterday, so that's interesting. Not pop, not okay. It might be rock. When did the Black Keys start? I think that was a guess I had yesterday, but 2002. Okay, I need to remember that. So it's not rock, hip hop, alternative, or pop. That's not good. Cool kids in here. This is not the right time frame, but yeah, they're not. It's not Florida Georgia Line because that was recently an answer. But that is what I would guess right now, unless they're doubling up on answers, which I don't think they are. Let's see if it's country. It's not country. I don't think it can be metal. Cash has either 2 or 3 members. They're not even in here. Empire of the Sun, we found out yesterday. Well, they're not from America. Well, let's see if it's electronic. Okay, it is electronic. And it's interesting. I'm still mad about yesterday being MGMT and MGMT having the alternative genre instead of electronic, because Empire of the Sun and MGMT are kind of in the similar genre. Still mad about that. But you know, sometimes you gotta laugh it off. So I'm gonna go LMFAO if they're in here. Okay. This song was so overplayed. I was so sick of this song. It was so overplayed that I'm pretty sure they came out with this like apology song called Sorry for Party Rockin', which tanked and pretty much probably about ended their career. What is happening to this game? If you know me, you know I like to start the party, but as I'm getting older, I also like to go to bed a decent time. So then I go next door and call the cops and tell them that there is a party next door. So we're gonna start with them. Alright, so it's not R&B, it's male and US. Earlier than 2013. So let's go Good Charlotte. See if it's 5 members. Okay, it's rock. Earlier than 2000, let's try Nirvana. Get into the 90s. Oh, they debuted in 89. I'm assuming 4 members. Let's go Guns N' Roses. Earlier than... Oh, I knew they had 5 members. Come on. So Queen was from Europe. I think Led Zeppelin was from Europe. Kiss had 4 members, I think. Yeah, okay, so it's 4. It's earlier than 74. The Who was 60s, but I think they're also European. Dad's favorite band of all time is Creedence Clearwater Revival. If it's them, shout out Dad. Oh, close. I'm thinking The Doors, Beach Boys, Grateful Dead. Let's do Beach Boys. Oh, they had 5 members. Okay. Let's go The Doors then. There we go.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
I listened to The Doors a little bit growing up. I like Jim Morrison. I was pretty big into classic rock when I was a teenager. If you guys play this game, let me know how you did. I missed you guys. And I'm also feeling this today. So we are going to start today with Blink 182. Let's see what that gets us. And it's either Canada or Mexico. I want to go Avril Lavigne here, but Avril Lavigne was the answer about a week ago. Let's go The Weeknd. I think that was my guess, my first guess yesterday. How is USA and Canada both? Oh, it's Bad Bunny because of Puerto Rico, I think. What? Oh, it's also it's a female artist. Okay. Dua Lipa? Where's she from? Oh, she's from the UK. I really want to look at a map right now. Could it be Mexico? I didn't think Canada would be yellow if it's Mexico. Ava Max? I'm not sure where she's from, but she was probably right around 2018. Oh, 2020. I assumed she was from the US, but I didn't know. Could be somebody from Cuba. Maybe Camila Cabello? Cuba. Nice, okay.
Ooh, I knew it when I met him.
That was a good song. She debuted with a huge hit then, because I think that song came out in 2018. The USA, Puerto Rico, Canada being yellow really threw me. But got it in 6. I'm happy with that. How did you guys do? I was thinking it hasn't been a mixed group in a while. I was thinking either Paramore or Fleetwood Mac. And I don't know when Fleetwood Mac started, so I think that would be a good guess, just so I would know. 68. That's crazy. What's crazier is I didn't get anything. So let's go a little bit more modern and do like Avenged Sevenfold or something. Assuming they're metal. Yeah. Okay, so USA male. The 5, I should have thought about the 5 members. That didn't help. Let's go Michael Jackson. It's not pop either. It's probably 80s. I need to guess a 4-member band. Well, or actually, what about Daft Punk? Well, no, they're not from the US. Earlier than 2002. This could be like Outkast. So it's hip hop. So it's a hip hop group then. When was Run DMC? Oh, who was Flavor Flav's group? Public Enemy? It's also NWA. Let's try Public Enemy. Oh, they're not even in here. Okay. Probably Run DMC then, hopefully. There we go. Nice. Everybody from my generation knows this song from SSX Tricky. They need to remake that game. They also did Walk This Way with Aerosmith. That was another really good song. Run DMC in 5, not too bad. I want to start today with 30 Seconds to Mars because I know it's mainly the 2 brothers, but I think they're considered a 4-piece. And I think the bass player Matt left 30 Seconds to Mars to go to Angels and Airways, and I think he went back. So I think it's probably either a 3-piece or a 4-piece. Or a 3-piece, okay. USA, that's it. I was thinking it hasn't been mixed in a while. I think the other day I started with Fleetwood Mac. Obviously, that doesn't fit here. Paramore would be close, but 2002 would be Yellow. Another mixture. Paris was newer. Forget how it's spelled. They spell it weird. It's with a V. Is Paris not in here? I know Churches is. They're also mixed. It's probably female, but I just want to do a different guess. And they're from the UK. It's a terrible guess. Also is alternative. Okay, so let's try a female singer. So Sabrina Carpenter, I think, was 2016? 2015. Okay, it's not pop either. It might be hip hop. When did Cardi B start? This is probably early for Cardi B. Okay, it's not hip hop either. Oh, okay, it was right around that same time. Not hip hop, not pop, not alternative, not rock, but it is solo. Carrie Underwood, I think she might be a little bit earlier than this, but we can see if it's country. Not country. Let's try Becky G. Okay, it's not Latin. I think it's R&B. I feel like my games have either been a nail biter where I get them in the last 3 guesses, or I get them in the first 3 guesses easy. There hasn't really been any in between. So 253 in the popularity. I'm try SZA, but I feel like her popularity would be higher because she was at the Super Bowl. Yeah, and it was. Okay, so it's 2014. Man, that is close. Probably Tanashi. I don't think I'm pronouncing her name correctly. No. And with how much she plays on my Spotify, that should be higher. So I think she sings No Broke Boys. I don't know how to pronounce this name either, but I'm pretty sure she did a lot of songs with Drake. Oh, I thought I had it. Come on. She has a really good voice. Is there anybody that would be embarrassed that I didn't get? I don't think so. We'll go Ariana Grande, even though I'm pretty sure she's pop. Yeah. Okay, who was it?
So can you come pick up your...
I don't recognize this one at all. So yeah, I wasn't getting there today. Did any of you guys get it? And should I listen to this music? I'm getting ready to watch Star Wars with one of my best friends. So we're going to start today with John Williams, if he's in here. And he is. This is going to be an interesting first start. Solo classical male. He debuted in 57. He's been making music for a while. All right, let's test Canada with Sum 41. Oh, it's that's crazy. That's the first time I've ever gotten into. Sum 41 is one of my favorite bands. All Killer No Filler is one of my favorite albums. Does This Look Infected is really good too. When I was in Far From Abandoned, when we were touring, we were actually supposed to play a show with Sum 41. It was like a festival though, so there was a whole bunch of bands. But Sum 41 was the headliner. And unfortunately, we broke up a couple months before. But I wish we could have played with them. That would have been awesome. Definitely the best game I've ever played. It hasn't been EDM in a while, so I think I'm going to start off with Calvin Harris. Okay, so it's a solo artist, female. Later than 2007, might be pop. Let's go Lady Gaga. So that was a pretty good guess. Let's go Billie Eilish. Try to narrow down a year. So we're in the 2020s. So I'm thinking either Olivia Rodrigo or Sabrina Carpenter. I think Olivia came out later, maybe. Let's try her. Okay, so it's even newer than that. So I'm thinking Doechii, but she's a hip-hop artist. Could be Chappell Roan. I think she's 2020s. Yeah. I think that's my 3rd win in a row. Let's see if we can hold it together tomorrow. Drake's new album just came out, so we'll start with him today. I heard a couple songs on social media. I thought it was okay. Probably listen to the whole thing later this week. It was solo male, not hip hop, well, from the US. Earlier than 2009, let's go Benson Boone. See if it's pop. It's not pop. Let's see if it's country. Let's go Morgan Wallen. Okay, it is country. Solo country after Morgan Wallen. I just realized that Drake's popularity is 1. I don't know about that. Not super good on my country, guys. I'm thinking Jelly Roll is country, right? Oh, he's hip hop. Okay, I don't really listen to Jelly Roll that much, but I know he's done some songs with country artists, or at least I think he has. And 2011, I did not think that. I thought he was more recent. Country artists I know that would be newer. One of them would be Zach Bryan, but I think he's 2010s though. 2019. Oh, that's later. Oh, okay. My other guesses that I had were Luke Combs and Chris Stapleton. and I'm not really sure when they started. I couldn't tell you any of his songs, but I got it. I'm not the biggest country fan. A lot of my friends are, though. The only time I ever really listen to country is when I'm like at a friend's bonfire or something, and I feel like that music's pretty fitting for that. I don't think I've guessed Red Hot Chili Peppers yet, and I feel like that would be a fun guess. Okay, so from the US, male. Let's go up to 99. I think Lil Wayne started in 99. Okay, so we're still newer than that. It's not hip hop. I feel like I always try Benson Boone here to kind of do a newer male pop, but I think I'm gonna go Ed Sheeran this time. Oh, I forget. I watch videos where he's talking all the time. I know he's British. Newer than 2011. I think it was country yesterday, so I'd be surprised if it's country today. Maybe I should try R&B. I think The Weeknd is considered R&B. Oh, it's pop. Shoot. Let's see if it's folk, actually. Guess it's not folk. Strike Khalid. See if he's R&B. Oh, good. He's R&B. Okay, so it's not R&B. Is it country? Let's try Luke Combs. It is country. Yesterday it was country, and I got it on Zach Bryan. And I remember my other guesses were Luke Combs and Chris Stapleton. I don't know if Chris Stapleton. Well, I think he would have come out around this area. I'm not sure. Or around this time. 2015, yes, it is a little bit earlier. Oh, wait, okay, so pretty high on the popularity, though. So I should be able to get this. Okay, I think I just realized who it is. And it's the guy that I guess every time I try to test country. And that would be Morgan Wallen. And I'm gonna feel stupid that I didn't guess him earlier. Yeah. There's a cool country bar in my area that me and my friends go to. I'm not the biggest country music fan, but I like some of it. And they play Morgan Wallen all the time. I should have got that earlier. I took a quiz that said I'm 52% extrovert and a 48% introvert, and I don't feel fully accepted by either side, so we're going to start today with the All-American Rejects. And we got USA and male, not rock. Earlier than 2003, let's go Michael Jackson. Okay, it's not solo either. So I'm trying to think of the 90s. Let's try metal. Let's go Metallica. I think they were a 5-piece. Oh no, they were 4. Okay, but it is metal. So it probably is a 5-piece. I said 90s. They started in 83. I didn't realize that. Most metal bands from the 90s that I can think of have 4 members. I think Tool has 4 members, but I'm not sure. I want to say Pantera and Korn have 4 as well. We found out like 2 weeks ago that Slipknot had 9 members. I don't know what they all did. And they were the answer already. Rage Against the Machine had 4 members, but I also don't think that they're metal. I don't know how many people were in Deftones. That might be a good guess. They did have 5. Okay. Oh, shoot. I thought I got it. I've been listening to the new MGK song with Fred Durst. I don't know if this would consider Limp Bizkit metal, but I think they had 5 members. They did. Oh, nice. I don't know if I would consider them metal. To me, they're more rock. I mean, it's new metal, technically. So I guess. But I think Linkin Park is classified as rock, and they're kind of more so new metal. Happy Memorial Day, everyone, and I hope everyone is enjoying their long weekend. Okay, so male solo pop, earlier than 2011. Let's see if it's a lot earlier and go Michael Jackson. That really didn't help us too much. Let's go Justin Timberlake. Okay, so we're right around probably mid-2000s. So I'm thinking like Jesse McCartney, Chris Brown, although he might be hip-hop or R&B. I guessed him once, and I forget what his genre was. Could be John Mayer, but I think he might actually be Canadian. Could be Jason Mraz. Could be Jack Johnson. These are the things we have to think about. I think John Mayer and Jason Mraz were before 2002. So I'm going to try Jesse McCartney, actually. Oh, he's not in here. Let's go Jason Mraz. He is pop. Oh, I thought I had it. Shoot. John Legend. Oh, he's R&B. Ugh, that didn't help me at all. I gotta try Chris Brown. If it's Chris Brown, I'm gonna be mad that I didn't get it if I don't guess him. And he's R&B. Okay. But it's 2005. Okay, at least pin the year down. That was a little early for me. I think I gotta try Jack Johnson. 2001, okay. He's considered rock. Solo male pop artist. I mean, Akon was around that time. I think I kind of have to a little bit. Let's try Akon. Okay, Akon's R&B. Figured it'd either be that or hip hop. I thought of Enrique Iglesias. I am kind of curious where he's from. Let's just click him. Okay, 1995. Wow, I remember his ping pong song was huge. I liked it, dude. I'm throwing in the towel. Okay, somebody like Justin Timberlake. Timberland was before this. Justin Bieber's Canadian. It can't be him. I think I lost. I want to know if John Mayer is Canadian. Oh, he's USA. Okay, so I
with a sense of poison rationality, sign in.
At the Disco debuted as a 4-piece, very publicly. Then they went down to a 2-piece, and then now it's just Brandon Urie. I mean, it's correct now. And also, I thought of them as more rock. I mean, now they're more pop. When they debuted, they weren't really pop. I mean, it was a popular album for sure. I agree that it's solo now, but I just assume that it's like, okay, Post Malone kind of went country, but he's still in here as hip hop, that kind of thing. So I would assume that Panic at the Disco was still rock and a 4-piece. I think this is true now, but it's just, I feel like that's a little inconsistent. I don't know if we're going from the beginning of the band or artist's career or the end. I'm done ranting. If you play this game, let me know how you did. I don't think it's been hip hop in a while, so I'm gonna start today with Chance the Rapper. And it's hip hop. Earlier than 2012. Let's go with Snoop Dogg, see if it's earlier rapper. We're between the 90s and the 2010s. Lil Wayne was 99. Let's see if 99 is yellow, at least. So we're right around the early 2000s. Still on the Young Money train here. Let's go Tyga. Tiger was 2012? Okay, so I'm thinking T.I., I'm thinking Jay-Z. Kanye West, I think, was 04. So Kanye West would be on the high end of this. Ludacris, I think, started in the 90s, if I remember right. Let's go Jay-Z. 96? Okay, but we're close to that. So it's either 2000 or 2001. If you guys don't know the yellow tiles on the year, it means that it's within about 5 years to the correct year. It's kind of confusing at first, but you'll get it. So this tells me that it's either 2000 or 2001, because I also have the 1999 indicator here. Here you go, T.I. Is T.I. not in here? Do I have to do the dot? Okay, yeah, there we go. Oh, I thought it had it. Okay, so it is 2000. Could also be Nelly. Could be 50 Cent. Could be Eminem, except I think Eminem started in the 90s. Try 50. There we go. What did he? Oh, 2003. Oh, I gotta go Eminem. I feel like I'm wasting guesses, but oh, he's 99. Come on. Let's go Nelly. Okay. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I think I'm gonna go Ludacris here because I would be mad if the answer is Ludacris and I didn't get it. I do kind of think he started in the 90s, but hopefully I'm wrong. Oh, yes. Okay, good. Yeah, Ludacris was one of my favorite rappers growing up. I especially liked his song that sampled Austin Powers' theme song. #1 Spot, I think, is what it was called. It was a little bit of a buzzer beater today. Today we are starting with My Chemical Romance, because I have no idea when they started. I'm assuming 2001, maybe? 2002, I was close. Okay, so it's not rock, USA male. Let's see, Eminem was 1999. Let's see if it's hip-hop. It's not hip-hop. So it's either 97 or 98. I think there were 4 people in 98 Degrees. Well, they're not in here. It could be metal again. So System of a Down was late 90s, I think. Oh, nice.
Makeup. I discuss the fade away this makeup.
How'd you guys do?